Mind the roof. Oh, who's done that? Who's put a bolt in there?
Oh, battery isolator.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Someone's got the song right. Got a wee party of kids following me this morning. There we are, wee cammy. What a beast. There we go, that's the lorry done. Coos knocked you over.
Ah, you bandit!
Yeah, we're stuck. Morning, Holly. Oh. That's to do with internet stuff for the shop, and it went up the other day. Really annoying how they've done it. You think, oh, I'll put the bracket on here, I'll come up here. Instead of making an altercation to the bracket to take the bar out a wee bit, I'll just cut a hole in the gutter. Perfect. Good morning, it's boding well to get some Fert spread tomorrow maybe. It's dry, it was dry yesterday. Yeah, bandits, I got hit by a pigeon. Still no action at the cows, there's one, that black one in the distance there, I think she'll be next anyway. You see the bag on this, big belter of a bag. So she will have the first of Percy's calves. Frosty this morning, hopefully maybe tomorrow it'll be frosty again, just to firm up the ground a wee bit if we're going to go and spread Fert. Hi boy. Good lad, some grub. He's a bit twitchy. I don't know if he's just getting settled in or whether that's just what he's going to be like. Anyway, right, I need to go get a combine going. It's needing a run and it's also needing the panels put back on. Sheep guys have brought in some neeps, feed to the sheep. Hopefully they've left enough gap to get a combine through there. Yeah, be fine. Some big neeps in there, look at that. It's a stonker up there as well. The combine, which is also desperately needing a clean. A few panels to go back on. The line there, there's a few more around that side. Get taken off to reduce kind of mice building nests and all that in amongst there. So panels off and then run it every so often just to flush everything out. That's them. 2 covers on the bottom of these elevators done. Oh, who's done that? Who's put a bolt in there? Who was it? Who designed that bit? I'm taking it off, I'm not putting it on. Just going to put it back in the toolbox. Because these panels will be coming off again once the combine gets back. That one. Go back in the box. Come on. These don't need to go back in. They're the, what are these? 3D sieves or something you call them. They're a bit better for oats and fizzing out the straw from the oats, so they're a bit different to normal sieves. Ignore the colour of that panel. Thank you. Click. Ah, you bandit. That's that one. There we go. That's better. Right, smashing. This is never usually my job. Dunk always does this, but he's retired. Oh, my face, Jesus. So I'm just figuring out a few panels. That goes in there. Took a wee second to figure out the mold, but this panel goes up in the groove there between the feeder housing and the cab. Second last one. It just hooks over there. Come on. Last thing, one more panel up in that gap there. Just need to go and drop this down a bit.
Oh, battery isolator. It says. Went to life. Drop the housing down there so I can get in about and get that panel in. I'll do it. Made it a bit steep.
You'll have got some view there. Given everything a good run, got all the panels back on. We'll see what's happening with fertilizer, but tomorrow morning, well, hopefully we're spreading fertilizer and I won't have time to move this to sellers. They'll have to come pick it up, but if not, if we're not shredding Fert, I'll just take this in. Vet's coming tomorrow as well, actually. 2 of the cows, unfortunately, have got Johne's disease. Job done. That's this ready to go in to get a recall. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Someone's got the song right. Andrew Canterbury, he's nailed it. And the song is Roxanne by The Police. There you go. A belter of a song. Well done, Andrew. Hello, Matt. What you got in your gub? Here. Hey. Bandit. Don't think this back one's going to be too long, so I'm just going to shift her next door into the pen on its own. Well, with the other ones that I've calved. A wee bit chunky, this gal, so keep an eye on her. Right, we're at yard number 2, picking up a flatbed, then going a wee bit over that direction to yard number 4. Over the top of yard number 3, which is inside the camera. That's what I'm eating, one flatbed. I saw these turnips this morning, and then on a few days ago in the video, someone commented saying they were up here dumping turnips, so must have been him. Right, yoke this up, head along the road, I'll plonk you there, if you'll stay there. What an absolute belter of a day. Can't beat it. Only a wee bit of wind would help, draw a bit of moisture out of the ground, but can't complain on that, can we? What's going to be the peak of wheat prices? Friday there, you could have, if you were really short, got in at like 320, but that was only for a few minutes, I think, or half an hour, an hour. But 300, you could have got on Friday, locked in at 300. Personally, I think it's got to keep going up. It's got wait. There's no obvious reason why it would come down. Why it wouldn't keep going up. The war's not just gonna let that stop. Even if it did, people are not going to go straight back to trading with Russia. Russia have got a lot of wheat to give out. Well, not give out, but you know what I mean, to get out of their country. Ukraine as well. Everyone's going to want to trade with Ukraine, no problem. Ukraine, no problem. But there's a massive scarcity, and at a price of 300, who's not going to have sold their wheat? There's no wheat left. I don't think there's any wheat left anyway. We'll see what happens, but I think it's going to keep stiffening and keep going up. It's hard to tell. It's impossible to gauge where it could peak, but I think it's definitely going to go up. What do you think? Put it down below. What is your opinions? Is it going to start with 4? Surely not. Who knows? Just going to get a load of sulfur nitrogen, load it up onto the trailer. I've got a helper. Mind the roof. So this is sulfur nitrogen, 26% sulfur, 35% nitrogen. The winter crops are needing a bit of a kick in terms of nitrogen, and they'll take the sulfur as well. They're starting to go a wee bit yellow. There's a bit of a yellow tinge to that. I don't know if you can make out of the camera. Yeah, you can see it down there, a yellowy tinge. That's because they've used a lot of the nutrition in the soil, or the kind of existing nitrogen and sulfur and elements, so they need a wee bit of a kick, a bit of a booster in terms of nitrogen to get moving. So we'll spread this on the rape and the winter barley. The rape will get it at a rate of 350 kilos per hectare. The winter barley 250 or 200? 250 per hectare for the winter barley. Rapes are a bigger volume crop, so it takes a bit more coverage, and that'll just get them going, get them firing out of the ground, especially as we're moving into kind of more sunlight hours and they're soaking up the daylight now. Right, let's see if the forklift hitch will actually lift this up. Yeah, it's a bit keen this weight, but anyway, it's on. Job done. Spread Fert tomorrow, hopefully. Weather's looking like we've got a chance. Just setting up the gates for tomorrow, because we've got the 2 cows that have got Johne's, or suspected Johne's. We're going to test them again, so all ready to go for tomorrow. So not filmed too much today, so this might just be at the start of tomorrow, so see you tomorrow. Otherwise, cheers for watching. Tomorrow's video will be tomorrow.
Will you dare to